Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So some of you asked me to make a video how to easily defeat Uncollected Void. So first things first, the best answer for this Uncollected Void is still Ronan because of the node he has where he constantly gains buffs. Basically, so long as he's gonna have 2 buffs on him by the time we launch first special attack, we are able to keep him in permanent stun loop. This is one of those run and cheese fights. Even a 3-star is good enough. And here I even actually forgot to add all my attack masteries for this video because I was changing up my mastery setup today. But anyways, as you can see, 3-star run and he can get in the fight and he's just stun locks the void, so you never really get that debuff on you for long. Max 3-star can get the job easily done and there is not much to it. Just keep him stunned. There are several more options, and in this video I'm just gonna mainly be focusing with the ones that are working on lower levels. But essentially the void in itself isn't difficult. The bubble shield node means you can only parry up to 9 times, so long as he hits you the 10th time in the block, he's gonna go unblockable and you're gonna have a harder time. Obviously the buffet nodes means that he's gonna be healing a lot. So if you have highly ranked champions that can deal a lot of damage, that's all you should need. However, if you are one of the players who's playing with a smaller roster, then here is #1 cheat code to complete this Uncollected difficulty map with Void as the boss. Just use your 3-star Ronan or 4-star or whatever. He does need to be fairly high signature level though, because initially Void isn't going to have all that many buffs on him, and that's going to mean that you might not be able to kind of fully finish off that stun loop. So Ronan's signature level here does matter. So if you're like 4-star or 5-star is really low signature level, just take your 3-star and take a bit more time. It took like 180 hits, but that's keeping in mind I have 0 points anywhere in any attack masteries, so I'm sure that number would be considerably lower. Second option I kind of figured out while I was using suicides, because void is always a problem if you're running suicides and if your roster isn't big. You can die really fast if you're using lower rated champions. Anyways, the answer there is Aegon, because Aegon can shrug off not only the suicide debuffs, also the debuffs that void places on you. So I did a tiny bit of ramp up with him on the way to the void. I started, I believe, something on like 100 combo or thereabouts. But it doesn't matter as much so long as you don't start completely on a 0. And yeah, because Aegon has a really good damage output even as a 4-star, so he's able to out damage that buffet node, and he's going to be constantly kind of shrugging off your buffs. Also Aegon has a long stun on his level 3, so you're going to be able to kind of extend your combos there and get some extra damage in there, and you're not going to be relying on your parries as much. You're still going to be using some, but as we can see here, 4-star Aegon on suicide is capable of out damaging the void and taking the fight down perfectly fine. I will mess up somewhere in this fight, but we're still going to be able to finish it off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But once again, there are many more champions that can defeat this Uncollected Void, so long as you can dish out enough damage in short enough time without having a lot of buffs on you. If you have, I don't know, 6-star Hawkeye or rank 4 Hawkeye, then that might be an option as well, because so long as you can keep the power contained, means you do not have to dexterity a lot. It also means that you're going to be able to play aggressively, get the debuffs on. So champions like Dr. Voodoo Magic can pretty much stun lock him, power lock him, and rely on dashback intercepts. The reason why I didn't upload those videos right now is because the dashback intercept seems to be acting up right now after the update, so those fights are kind of a bit tricky and iffy right now. However, if you are healthy at the point when you get to void, even though if you mess up somewhere halfway through, you should be good enough to finish him off with the rest of your champs. So as we saw here, 114 hits, Aegon got him down. Another option, as I mentioned before, is the high damage output champions, and if you kind of want to cheese these fights, then take champions that do have fairly consistent stun on their level 1 attacks. Champions such as Hulk or Luke Cage, or even Thor for that matter, as I'm showing here. These fights will be RNG reliant. You will not always necessarily solo him, but you will be able to put in large amount of damage in this void quickly, easily, and without much skill required. And yeah, so even if you're not going to solo this guy, you still have more than one slot in your team, so you can just take in, let's say, Thor and Luke Cage, and between both of them they should be able to take him down. But that's gonna be pretty much it for me. Just a quick video. I recorded these fights while I was at work. So anyways, yeah, that's me done talking for this video. If you did like it, if you do find it useful, then leave a like, hit that sub button, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.